Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to Date Everything Part 2. I'm finally back to getting some recordings done, so we're finally back to Date Everything. I hope you guys have all been well. There's not too much to say, so I guess let's just get right into the video, shall we? Let's see, last time we had looked at a handful of characters. We'd looked at the clock, we'd looked at the windows, we'd looked at something in the kitchen. Was it the fruit bowl in the kitchen? Okay, that's the glass. I gotta remember all of the controls now. Speak with Maggie for more rumors. Don't have anything from anybody here. I have to, like, remember all of the things. Is it different with my glasses on? Okay. Alright, well, let's just go to the data decks for a better coverage of who I'd seen so far. So yeah, we talked to Skylar, we talked to Phoenicia, Dorian, Wendolyn, Timothy, who I don't like thus far, I'm perfectly okay with making an enemy out of. Love whatever's going on there. That's right. Michelin, I didn't like him either. Was there anyone? Oh, yeah, Maggie, Betty, Holly, who I also thought was absolutely adorable. Okay, and that's it so far. Alright. Okay. I don't remember if I did the whole talk to clock dude at the proper time. I don't particularly want to. So now I get to look around and figure out where to go from here. The triangle specifically is something I can talk to. My mouse sensitivity is absolutely wild. Okay, well, thanks to an error on my part with pausing the recording, we have lost an entire interaction with one of the, datables. I spoke with Jerry, the personification of the junk drawer. He's got some trauma, he's a bit of a hoarder. But we made art! We made a carousel out of a round piece of wood, an old parasol, and some action figures that he melted down into little horses. Oh yeah, and holiday lights. I don't love that it's a new object. That's a little distressing. But yeah, sorry that we missed that. That's what happened though. This is either new life, or it's just more Jerry. I'm hoping to God that that's just more Jerry. Endlessly galloping horses remind you of the future? Okay! Interesting. Okay, we're gonna just leave that in there right now. Again, yeah, sorry that I botched that and we lost that interaction. Here, I can at least pull up the decks here to show off, Jerry, who is somewhere. Jerry! He's a mess. It's fine. You met Jerry, a slightly neurotic guy who might just be a bit of a hoarder. You challenged Jerry's tendencies and convinced him to recycle many of the old items and create a new piece of art with them. Now you guys are pals! So yeah, that's how that went. How did I not realize that that was Damien's voice? That's funny. Okay. So yeah. That's fine. I want to talk to the vacuum cleaner, I think. Let's see who this is.
There's something strange about the handsome figure you see standing before you. It's not his clothing, even though he does appear to be dressed in some sort of plastic armor.
Yeah, that is. Oh, the bristles of the vacuum, like, rotating brush being bracers? That's clever.
No, it's something about his face. Handsome though it may be, you can't quite place his expression.
Okay.
Stranger still, he doesn't speak to you at all. He just stares, his face screwed up in concentration, and his lips pressed together.
Okay. Do you not want to talk right now? Can't talk right now?
What's that?
What has happened? Are you holding your breath?
He lets out the breath he's evidently been holding, bending forward with his hands on his hips as he inhales and exhales deeply.
Woo. Sorry about that. Just trying to see how long I could hold my breath for.
Why? That seemed like a little while.
I'm up to 3 hours. All right, now that that's taken care of,
Is it?
I can give you my full attention.
Okay.
Name's Hoover. My friends just call me Hoove, though. What's up?
Henry Hoove. It's funny.
You here to chat? Or is there another incident to clean up?
No, I guess I'm just here to chat.
Today was supposed to be my day off.
My bad. Might have dropped a whole packet of wet noodles. No, let's just chat.
Sure. What about?
I have no clue. You're the one who is the investigator. Oh, what? Are you?
That's right. Crime scene investigation.
Crime scene.
I love my work, but it can be hard to put it away at times.
Was this a tip that we got from the magnifying glass from Maggie?
I do tend to keep it all in my bag.
What is stuff?
You wouldn't believe the sorts of things I'm called for to check out.
I would. It's all my messes, apparently.
The evidence I pick up gets to be real interesting sometimes. Hair, bits of your dead skin, fingernail clippings.
That's a horror scene. Thank you. That's embarrassing.
I don't mind. Part of the job. I also end up finding buttons, lint, paper clips, coins.
Oh, I bet Jerry loves to talk to you.
You name it. If it's smaller than a quarter, I've probably got one somewhere in here.
You run out of space.
I wouldn't worry about that. Plenty of room still.
Okay. You do seem tired.
Yeah, a bit. It's been a long week. But I enjoy working hard. Makes that can of oil at the end of the day taste all that much better.
Can of oil? Is oiling your vacuum cleaner normal? Yeah, what do you do for fun?
Well, I used to do a lot of things for fun. I used to love watching a good game, especially with fellow fans.
Fellow fans?
And sometimes I'd have a drink after a long day's work. These days, I don't know. I just felt a bit too cluttered. Nothing to worry about, though. Hey, it's been great talking to you, but I gotta finish up my work and call it a day.
Thought it was your day off. Why are you working?
How about you come back and see me next time you got a minute? I feel like I haven't gotten out to do something fun in a while. Maybe the two of us could, I don't know, catch a game or have a drink?
I'm sure there's something interesting on TV. All right, yeah, see you soon, Hoove.
You got it. Anything needs investigating, let me know.
That was significantly shorter than the last conversation I had. Oh, there's all sorts of cabinets I can open up in the kitchen. Any of these open up? No. Okay. Well, what next? You know what? Let's do this next. Let's do the game controller.
The game console turns on. Team 17. Sassy Chap Games. Moon Surgeons. Resurgence. This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever
Look
played.
at their design.
Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her. She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
We're about to get absolutely wrecked.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back. Oh,
Luna. They look so serious.
which way do you want to go?
Being very forward, do you think we've met or something? Seriously, I'm sure we've played played games so much. We spent so much time on gaming consoles, I guarantee it.
Which way do you want to go? They're coming. Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you're thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here.
What?
What are we gonna do?
The fucking scrubs. Yeah, no, we're gonna unload a whole lot of Zaker charges on them.
Bizorg!
What? This is how gamers sound when they're talking about games. It sounds like a whole made-up language.
Zaker worm!
Yeah! Oh, I think we lost.
88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scruff carcasses. Nice haul.
Oh no, we did good.
That ought to teach Celine and her goons. We're near the compound of the upholders.
Uh-huh.
They'll have assassin class upholders, as well as surveillance class.
Okay, assassins and surveillance.
We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence.
I'm
You up
gonna
for it?
fail the sneak section so many times, we're gonna have to restart. We got the right equipment?
You're right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensors in there.
There we go, at least you're prepared.
Upholder tech is nasty.
Sure is.
I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
Oh, thank goodness the map has markers. Worst thing when you just have no clue where you're going. We're going, let's go.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use.
Oh boy.
With my chalk picking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Okay. Do I have any skills? Well, let's get it done.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder central inside. I'm seeing grunt class upholders, who shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, grunts are usually the easiest enemies.
There will be surveillance class too, which can sound the alarm.
We don't want that. It does sound dangerous.
It is. Very. How do you suggest we do this?
It sounds like we need to be sneaky. Try to ding one of the guards. Let's go as quietly as possible.
That makes sense. With the shadow suit, there's no way they'll hear us coming.
Exactly. We prepared for sneaky.
Using all your available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
Close behind me, Yael.
You drift past both grunt and surveillance upholders with ease.
We're so good at this game.
Good choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we... There you are.
Put on the helmet to play the bad guys. Dang it, the assassins found us.
Oh no! Assassin!
From your stealthy vantage point, you can get a vague sense of what's happening. A vast laser juts out from some sort of holographic human from down the end of the corridor. The light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile.
No! We gotta do something. Grab her and run.
Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
Oh. Continue to run like a badass.
You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
We lost a lot of gear there in the Tryst of Battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end.
Well, that's good at least.
We're getting close.
I get a sense she'd prefer for us to play the game properly here.
You wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break?
Yeah, well, let's craft some stuff.
We have a chance to use what's left in our inventory to make something that will help us in the final battle.
That sounds like a good idea. We should prep. Now let's get crafty.
All right, we can craft something really special using this workbench. This thing can take anything we've got and transform it into anything we don't.
This is true. To take compliments. Okay, what do we have in our inventory?
Not much. We got zonked by that last encounter pretty hard.
This is true.
1 globule, 1 wood, and 1 scrap skin.
What happened to all the scraps from earlier? What can we make with that?
We'll have to find out. Okay, let's get started with...
Oh yeah, let's check out the globule.
Got it. And then?
1 scrap skin.
Got it.
Uh-huh.
And then?
1 wood.
Got it.
Uh-huh.
And then?
I think that's it, I think.
All right. I don't think that's gonna give us anything we really need, unfortunately.
Dang.
But there's no reason to lose hope. Let me just put these together, and it's pretty globular,
Uh-huh.
which is always good for defense.
Okay, defense is great.
The wood gives nice heft, raising our attack.
Oh, okay.
The scrouf skin makes anything look a lot better for comfort.
Well, we love looking better.
We've got an amazing new piece of armor from this. That'll help us in the battle ahead.
So those are all 3 pieces that I chose. Why couldn't I make that?
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Okay, here we go.
There it is. The horror of it all.
Not the horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin. Celine Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
Yeah, shoot her in the face already.
Yes! Oh, what's wrong with me?
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
Yeah.
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Well, yuck.
Crescentia, go!
I love that she's playing all of the characters. Use items.
Take this!
Luna throws an elemental grenade that blasts Crescentia's scaly hide.
Productive.
Thanks to your crafting, Luna is able to withstand the mighty force of Crescentia's power.
Let's go. right choice.
The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground.
Hell yeah.
Presumably dead.
Oh.
Wow, did that without even a single save.
We didn't save the whole time? Oh no.
Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you.
Hell yeah. That was fun.
I'm glad. I think this is fun too. I'd love to be friends with you.
Yay!
Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down.
That sounds good, Luna.
Well, come back anytime and let's play again.
Hell yeah. We are gonna play games all the time. All right.
My friend. This
We're
time for
friends.
good.
Y'all are here to date, and I'm just here to make friends and enemies. Okay, we don't have a ton of options left. Still wondering how I'm gonna find certain characters. I don't want it to be in the trash. Always our note board as well. Okay, let's head back upstairs. I don't know which version of the box of party supplies we've talked to. I bumped into the closet door. Dorian, you have got to stop that. Guys got to chill out. Just making sure I've like really checked all over the place really well. I think this is the version of the like holiday supplies that we've talked to. I don't know if it matters, like, talking to different versions. I am really curious about the stuffed animals. Let's do that.
It's not all that surprising that your towels would have a look
the
that one can only
towels
describe
folded to
as
look like
fresh
what?
out of
That's
the shower.
funny.
The fluffy terry cloth clothing and glistening skin are expected. What you did not expect to see, however, was a six-pack you could do your laundry on.
Okay.
Wait, hold still.
He holds his hands out in front of him, stopping you in your tracks.
Oh, yeah, what's wrong? What'd I do?
You didn't do anything.
Okay.
He backs away from you, slowly and carefully.
Just don't move.
I'm not moving.
Ooh, there's some water on the floor.
Ah,
Let me get that before you slip and fall.
you're right, that could be very dangerous.
He bends down to mop up a tiny puddle, standing back up with a grin.
There, all good.
These pants are wild. That was a close one for sure.
Some might say that I saved your life.
Sure did. Good job, dude.
Hey, hey.
Tyrell.
Did you see that dude?
I sure did. Yep, my hero.
I may be soft, but I'm hard against spills.
He mimes playing a trumpet, imitating the instrument with his mouth.
I dry as quick as my whip. If you get wet, don't get upset.
Jeez.
Isn't that right, my absorbent sidekick?
He holds out a small swan-shaped towel for your inspection. It's quite charming.
Ah, so you've also been the one folding the towels, I see.
Quack.
have a sidekick?
Kinda?
Kind of.
This is little Buddy. He's pretty cool. I can fold him into anything I want.
Please tell me we get to see more towel shapes.
Today, a swan. Tomorrow, who knows what the fabric of the universe will weave?
Could be anything.
I mean, I only know how to fold like one, there are 2 others, but still.
All right, we only get to see 2 other shapes. We've already seen the elephant on the shelf.
It keeps me busy between cleaning spills and warming up your body.
Saucy.
Who doesn't like being close to someone? I'm just lucky that it's a part of my job.
This is true. It is part of your
Spills
job, I
happen every day.
suppose.
No big thing. But the hard part is getting dry. For the big jobs, I work with Washford and Drysdale.
Ooh, new rumors. That's gonna be the washer and the dryer, obviously.
But I work pretty independently, you know?
It's true. You cover all sorts of areas in the house as well. Being clean is one of my life goals.
Don't I know it? Even though you don't spill too much, I'm there 24/7 on call. Not to tug on my own thread, but I'm proud of the work that I do.
You gotta be proud of the work you do. You have bigger aspirations. Is it towel folding?
Oh, like you have bigger ones? What do you want?
What do I want? Get through next Tuesday. Travel the world, eat all the good stuff. But have it all be free. If only, man. If only.
Sounds impossibly ambitious.
Sometimes you just gotta hold on to the impossible in your heart.
There are things I want to do, but my job is important, you know?
This is true.
Those spills ain't gonna unspill themselves. And I won't be spilling things to you until I get to know you better.
Fair enough.
So, let's make a deal.
All right.
Next
What
time you
got?
see me, I'll show you something cool. And maybe I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Is it another towel folded animal?
I'll show you an idea I have.
Oh. Okay. New ideas, huh? All right, it's getting dark. What do we have here? Oh, we have a new message.
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. But then David's never been great at partnerships.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, fascinating. But we're not talking about you right now.
Oh, my
I see you've
bad.
had the opportunity to test out the prototype.
You can see me?
I have remote access. Allows me to analyze
that.
the back-end system data. What'd you think? That I just hand over absolute control of a device this powerful?
Okay.
I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know
You sure
protecting
did.
it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want. But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you.
Yeah, why me?
Because you're paid the least out of everyone.
Oh, no. I'm even in the game. I'm broke as shit.
I can't get into that right now. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
Alright, you secure that signal. Something in the workspace?
Valdivianites, it's me, your CEO, David Reginald Most. I'm writing to you from the awe-inspiring beige pavilion at the historic Cottonwood Hotel just moments after stepping off the stage at the Valdefest keynote. Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system. No, tonight, our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative. Bigger than the self-driving stroller.
Oh.
More revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight,
Peninsula.com.
we unveiled to the world our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence. While the specifics of this groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis, I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development. We
Erwin.
are confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over.
I doubt
For
it.
everyone who helped produce or even just attended this year's keynote, please find me at the after party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
All right. That was certainly information. Do I get one more conversation before everything's over for the day? I do want to talk to, like, an actual stuffed animal if I can.
There's something so intensely
Yo.
familiar about the cuddly stranger standing in your closet.
I've wanted, like, one of the big, puffy, like, fluffy jackets lately.
The combination of his massive stature and the soft materials he wears produces an almost irresistible urge to hug him. And the aura of safety he emanates certainly doesn't help.
Well, well, well. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
This is a great voice for him.
Oh, yeah!
That's so cute. Am I?
Sure you are.
I mean, it's probably been a while since we've looked at our old teddy bear that we shoved in a closet.
I was just sitting here in this closet thinking how nice it would be to get a visit from my favorite person in the whole world. And here you are.
Aww,
Sure is nice to get exactly what you want sometimes, isn't it?
this is adorable. Your favorite person?
Of course you are. Didn't you know? It brightens my day just to know you're in the house. I feel like we haven't talked in a while, though. Feels like I've been alone in the closet for a long time. It sure is nice to see you.
I'll have you know that my old stuffed animals are on a shelf in the room where I can always see them.
Tell me, what brought you around to see me?
Didn't know you were in here. Oh, sad day. Is it weird that we're talking in a closet?
Not at all. Not for me, anyway. Closets are some of my favorite rooms in a house. Get a good cozy blanket, a candle, and close that door, and you've got a perfect little cocoon. A little nest of peace and safety.
I've never actually tried that. None of the closets, our closets are all so full that I couldn't just sit in them with a candle. It does sound nice, though.
You're welcome to share mine. Or we can sit on the bed and talk. I'm comfortable in either place. And no matter where I am, I'll always be happy to be with you. I'll leave it up to you. Where should I go?
We're gonna put you on the bed because it's
So
adorable.
comfy. I've got a terrific story lined up for you tonight. Are you ready?
Tell me.
Being that it's getting to nighty-night time, I got a story to help you drift off to sleep.
Yes.
For me, whenever it's daytime, I'll give advice. But
Time advice.
at sleepy time, it's story time.
Bedtime story.
Want to hear my story? Oh, this one. This is the Biggie Buddy. It's a good one.
Was it a long one?
Yes, a very long one.
Okay, how long is very long? Nope, we just wanted to check, it's
The
fine.
great constructing of Beaver Proudtail. It was very early in the morning, one cold and foggy day, a very long time ago. Young Beaver Proudtail was walking quietly and efficiently through the dugout tunnels of his den, his trusty stick tucked confidently under one arm. It was at this time every morning that the young beaver made his rounds, through the whole den where his colony lived, and then up And out the riverbank, where the world he knew, the world he vigilantly protected, met the strangeness of outside.
Do we actually get the whole
His large
story?
tail balanced him expertly as he climbed the long entrance tunnel to the surface, occasionally using his dignified stick in an undignified manner to scramble up the pathway. As he heaved himself out onto the bank of the river, Beaver's attentiveness grew even more acute. It was dangerous to be outside alone. The Great War with the colony across the river had been going on for as long as he could remember, and a fair bit of time beyond that. It seemed like there had always been the war. He couldn't remember any outright battles or even any scrappy skirmishes, but they were definitely at war. He was sure of it. For a moment, he almost asked himself what the war was even about. But he forgot to finish the question. He was very young, after all, and what did it matter? The colony was on the other side of the river, and beavers didn't even cross rivers.
Did they?
He smartly tucked his stick back under his arm and began his patrol. So many steps this way, a scrutinizing scan, and so many steps back. But today, something was different. On the other bank of the river, through the fog, he heard the distinctive sounds of battle.
The war!
"On guard, ye scum-footed knave," the voice cried. "Defy me at your peril." The sounds of the wood clanging against wood echoed through the fog. Hey-ya! Pow! Bing, bang, boom!
Very nice voices.
Thank you. "Who goes there?" shouted Beaver, his heart in his little throat. As an answer, he heard a young and high-pitched yelp. "Ah! My name is Builder. Hi?"
Hey.
"Hi." It was all Beaver could manage. He was talking to another creature, a stranger, and a stranger from across the river at that. How many times had the Colony Council, the Denizen, warned him about the dangers of this? It was strictly against the rules.
Oh god, we're breaking the rules.
And Beaver had always followed the rules. "Hi!" The voice came careening back across the water. "What's your name?" Beaver heaved a deep breath. Whoever this builder was, Beaver was not going to be shown less brave than he. "I'm Beaver. Beaver Proudtail." "Well, hello, Beaver Patton. Builder Jumpfoot's my name. I'm playing at war. Want to join me?"
Is the Great War just a game?
"I most certainly do not," cried Beaver. "Playing at war? War is serious business, not for playing. My colony is in a war right now, and I'm going to be a general when I grow up. I'm going to win that war. You'll see." "Oh, gosh," sighed Builder. "I sure hope you do. My colony is in a war too, and I'm so tired of it. That's why I made it a game. Games are so much less boring than warring all the time." The pieces began rapidly whirling around in Beaver's mind. Builder's colony. He's at war too. Right across the river. He realized he was talking to a beaver from the colony across the river, his sworn enemy since birth.
Oh no.
Just then, the wind blew a gentle clearing in the fog, and the two young beavers saw each other for the first time. They could have been twins. Bright black eyes, thick tails, strong sticks, embellished with their colony colors. Builder's face broke into a broad grin. "You look just like me!" Scoffed Beaver. "I'd say you look just like me!" Builder laughed. The two regarded each other in amazement for another moment. It was the first time either of them had seen a denizen from the other colony. Builder leaned down and hefted up a perfect pebble from the riverside. Not too big, not too small. He tossed it up. With perfect timing, he swung his stick easily, and Beaver heard it crack as it met the pebble in midair and sent it winging across the water. Instinctively, Beaver reached out and caught it in his paw. Now he was accepting contraband? What would his parents say?
I wonder.
But, upon inspection, the pebble was quite beautiful. It had a single bold red stripe around it, and it was wet from the riverside mud. His young mind decided that he would keep it. He would keep it a secret, of course, and that was all right. The denizen didn't have to know everything.
Oh.
The clearing and the fog began to fill with thickened air. He looked up, suddenly anxious to lose his new friend. Friend? Huh. How quickly that had happened.
Quick indeed, huh?
And there Builder was, smiling and waving. Maybe we'll play together again soon, he offered. Beaver gripped the pebble and nodded. Yes. Yes, maybe. One day. And then Builder was lost. Beaver finished his patrol and took his new experience, his pebble, and his smartly tucked stick back down to the colony. How you doing, buddy? Need a break?
No, this is fun. I don't want to make you upset.
Many seasons had passed since that morning when Beaver Proudtail, all grown up, marched through the tunnels of his colony toward his audience with the denizen. Today was the day he'd been anticipating his whole life. Today, he would be made an under-general of the colony, and he'd finally have the chance to present his machine.
His machine?
See, the machine he envisioned was a daring one. He was prepared for pushback and doubt from the council. The longest, in particular. The longest had been the leader of the denizens for most of his life, and she was not always interested in things new or unfamiliar. Beaver's machine was both. But he believed in it, and he was determined to persevere. He rapped on the denizen chamber door. Knock, knock. Enter! He took a deep breath and pushed. My goodness, Beaver, sighed the longest, brows knitted. This machine is quite an undertaking, and you won't even tell us what it does.
I think it's time to tell him what it does.
Yes, ma'am, Beaver nodded. It must be kept a secret, for now, but I promise it will conclusively end this war.
Is it a machine of friendship?
The longest considered. Normally, I would say no. Unfamiliar can be dangerous, and outright new, well. She stroked her silver-gray whiskers. The other council members watched her reverently. But we have all seen the construction beginning on the other side of the river. We have no way of knowing what they're up to, and it would be irresponsible of us to take no action at all.
Have they been constructing something together this whole time?
They're doing something. We must do something too. Deep murmurs of assent rippled around the small stump table. And we trust Beaver. He is our newest under-general, after all. She winked in his direction. If he believes his machine will truly and finally tip the balance of the Great War in our favor. She paused. The silence was agonizing. Beaver kept his eyes fixed on the wall just behind her head, patient. His paw unconsciously turned and returned a small pebble in his pocket, caressing along the line of a single great red stripe. Then permission is granted. Beaver let go the breath he had been holding. Whew. Begin construction as soon as you are able, Under-General. And good luck. She smiled warmly, but the burden of her long years of leadership showed through her sagging cheeks. We will be watching. Beaver smartly untucked and retucked his stick, slapped his tail once against the packed ground in assent. Yes, ma'am. Longest. I'll begin right away. He turned on his heel, and marched out of the chamber. It was the first day of summer. It was going to be a long and exciting season. At first, the build crews the longest had placed under his command were reticent. "What are we building?" they would complain. "What does it do?"
He can't tell you that. It would ruin the power of friendship.
When Beaver said nothing and admonished them to follow instructions, their eyes flickered nervously to the building across the river. "Maybe it's something to help us fish the river," Corinth Blue Eye speculated. "Did you hear? Denny Strongpaw almost got swept away yesterday. And his whole crew."
Not Denny Strongpaw.
"He did? But Denny's the strongest fisher we have." Shelby Tunneler sighed. "Ah, this river. It's so fast." Yes, retorted maddened Sharptooth. "But fishing will not win us the war. We must focus on the war." And the others agreed and went back to their building. Sometimes the longest would come to check on the machine, casting her critical eye over every joint and pillar. Most often, she went back below with hardly a word to Beaver, appraising, wearing her doubt like a shawl. But as the summer season progressed, the mood began to shift. Crews would show up to their duties early. They smiled more. They stood up straighter when Beaver came by them or looked to them for progress. The machine, whatever it was taking shape, and its scale was impressive. It looked angry. It looked like the great weapon they all hoped and prayed it was.
So what is this weapon really? Because I'm sitting here still thinking it's a bridge.
The crews began comparing their machine to the thing on the other side of the river. They even began trading barbs and joked with the beavers working on the other side.
Oh, communication.
They pushed and prodded about who would finish their project first. "Ours is a ship to go to the sky, and from there, we'll drop stars on you, and we'll win the war."
I'd be pretty impressive.
"Ha!" would come the reply. "Ours is a wooden dragon who lives under the water, who can take us safely across this speeding river, and we'll come upon you unexpectedly, and we'll win the war."
Oh, is that so?
Days were marked now by hard work, and the sounds of challenge ricocheting across the water. "Beaver," said the longest as she held onto his arm one day late into the summer sun, "I don't need to tell you. The whole colony speaks of nothing but your machine. They are all so proud of you." Beaver nodded solemnly. "Thank you, ma'am. But the season draws on. You must finish before the rains come. And then you'll have to finally tell us what this is that you've created."
What has
Beaver's
he
paw
created?
found the lucky pebble in his pocket. "Yes, ma'am. We will be done. And I will test it, and you will watch. You'll see the destruction of our enemy." The longest squeezed his arm affectionately, and together they looked out over the setting sun and the water. "How you doing, buddy? Need a break?"
No, I need you to finish the story.
And then the day came. The crew stood around the great machine, eyeing with wonder the marvel that they had built. A few beaver folk noticed how similar theirs looked to the one across the river. But that was okay, they reasoned. They had been built facing each other after all.
Oh yes, after all.
Beaver Proudtail strode up to the front of his machine. With his well-worn stick and his powerful bearing, he cut quite a figure.
Dashing indeed, I'm sure.
Corinth Blue Eye and Shelby Tunneler stood just behind him, awaiting their orders. "All right, Corinth." Beaver turned to face them. "Do you have the rope?"
Pull the lever!
"Yes, sir." Corinth turned to Shelby, who produced the end of a long length of woven rope from a basket in the base of the machine. "Time to get me up there, then." With the end of the rope tied around his waist, Beaver climbed up to what looked like a large square of woven netting, pulled tightly back from its center by a thick cable. The cable was held by 4 whole crews of beaver folk, straining against the resistance of the net.
Is that a catapult? What?
The longest stood back at a safe distance, her shawl wrapped tightly around her shoulders to ward off the early autumn chill. Beaver settled himself right in the middle of the netting, at the last moment shaking his head in sudden memory. "Here," he said to Shelby, and handed her his precious stick. "I'll be back for this." "Back?" queried Shelby. "Ready, cruise!" shouted Beaver. "Ready under General!" came the chorused reply. "And loose!" At their cue, the crew simultaneously released their hold on the cabling, and the netting rocketed forward, launching Beaver Proudtail out into the air.
Why?
"Great river!" they cried in consternation and shock. "What? Where is he gone? Is he all right? Oh, what have we done?" The confusion was so great that not even the longest could restore order.
Yeah, what have you done?
Minutes passed before another shape came sailing over the river from the other side to plop safely and squarely into the center of the net. It was Beaver. He had the same square head and the same rope wrapped securely around his waist. "Good Lord! What a ride! That's the most fun I've had in weeks," said the shape in the net. He began to disentangle himself and stand up. And it wasn't Beaver after all.
No, it's Builder.
The royal of the cruise was instant and a bit frightening. "Who is this? Who are you?" they cried, and the longest shouted at the top of her lungs, "Detain the stranger!"
Oh,
The
jeez,
crews
you
pulled
guys.
him down from the net, and the stranger never stopped smiling, greeting them warmly, even patting some of the beaver folk on the back. He looked just like Beaver. But Beaver never smiled like that. Beaver hardly smiled at all, come to think of it. "I can understand your confusion," said the stranger genially. "Beaver and I looked so much alike, even when we were kids. My name is Builder. Builder Jumpfoot." When no reply or greeting was forthcoming, Builder went on. "I'm from the colony across the river." Oh, the silence was absolute. Across the river? How was that possible? Was he a weapon? Where was Beaver? How were they ever to get him back?
He's probably just dead. No, come on, Builder.
Builder just smiled, absolutely at his ease, seemingly pleased as punch to be among all these new friends. And into this silence sailed the figure of Beaver, a new rope tied around his waist. There were now 3 lines of thick rope across the river. Beaver landed expertly in the center of the net, untied his waist rope, and climbed down. "You are Builder?" Beaver reached out his paw to the stranger. "And you could only be Beaver," the stranger exclaimed, gripping that paw warmly with his own. "I am Builder indeed, and it has been the dream of my life to finally meet you like this, in the daylight, on the same soil." "Mine as well, my friend." Beaver, for the first time in his life, allowed himself a great, eye-crinkling smile. "I almost can't believe it worked."
It worked.
"Now, wait just a minute," trilled the longest, making her slow path down to the machine. "What on Riverbank is happening here? We are at war, Beaver. And Builder, too. You both should know better. Beaver, you promised us that your machine would win the war, and here you have brought the enemy you promised to destroy right to the mouth of our colony tunnel." Beaver turned to the longest with an open face. "Yes, ma'am, I did. I believe you'll agree, though, that I have won the war. We have all won the war,
No more war.
because the war is over." The longest stared. "The machines that we have built will allow us to become not 2 colonies at war, but a single colony, united. The machines are designed to dam this river, ma'am," offered Builder. "I believe you have the same dangers with fishing and swimming that we do."
That you have never crossed it? The crews cackled at the absurdity of ever crossing this raging river. We have no need to fight the river now, you see? Builder continued. We sail above it. Just as the single pebble did long ago, whispered Beaver.
Aww.
Builder smiled. We have already carried 3 great ropes from side to side between us, and it will be short work to have a whole net built across the river. Once the river is dammed, it will be a still pond, stocked with all the fish we could ever need, calm enough for us and our kits to play in. We will be a great community, the first colonies to ever cross water, the first ingenious constructors in the history of us.
The crews were open-mouthed. Their paws hung still at their sides as they realized the magnitude of what they had accomplished. But would it truly be good, as they said? Who was really to say how this great feat would be remembered?
It's up to them to remember it.
The longest took a deep, rattling breath.
I can see why you did not tell us at first, Beaver, the true purpose of your machine. She glanced at him sidelong. I surely would have said no. Nothing this daring has ever even been attempted before, let alone under the mask of subterfuge.
Subterfuge. Sometimes it's necessary.
Beaver looked up at her, suddenly a very young kid again in his heart.
Yes, that is true, ma'am. I have won the war. I have won by making it go away. We have all won it by making friends out of old enemies. Ma'am, Mother, do you like it?
The longest looked fondly on her son, her serious and guarded and daring and wonderful son.
Yes, child. I have never been more proud of anyone.
Aww.
Builder guffawed and began to dance around, slapping Beaver brazenly and companionably on his back. Beaver stood solemn, quiet, a gentle smile tickling the corners of his mouth, satisfied. It was, as they had promised, quick work to dam the river. Beaver and Builder were excellent guides, and the crew from both sides of the river proved naturally adept and joyous in their work. Before the autumn settled in, a great still pool existed between the two colonies, kits splashing and playing and parents fishing safely. Denny Strongpaw, the best fisher in the fast water, turned out to be the best fisher in still water too, much to his delight. And very early each morning, Beaver Proudtail still crept quietly from the colony and performed his morning rounds. He had never missed a day. But now, his favorite part of his patrol was seeing Builder Jumpfoot across the water and batting a very specific, very lucky, red striped pebble back and forth.
And they also invented baseball. Peace and love forever.
That's just it. Thanks for listening all the way through. Good night, buddy.
Good night, Teddy. Oh boy, that was a long story. I did not realize just how long that story was gonna take. Oh, but look at him. He's onto a bed now. So cute. Alright, what else do we have from...
Valdivitiantides! Yo, it's your boy, David Most! Coming to you live from the best virgin mojito bar ever. Like, this stuff for real is legit so good. I've had like 12, and I feel amazing. Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it. JH 19.
What?
Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked that. Like, people keep saying we're at dire financial straps and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, you're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewave. Dead ass. And I'm like, okay, Dad, if you like Bite Wipe so much, why don't you marry them? But does Bite Wipe have a contract with the U.S. government? No. I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin? Night-night, nerds.
Night-night, weirdo. Alright. That was, certainly something. There's Luna. Reloading, looting corridors, dislikes Scralf, upholders, and Celine. Alright, and then we've got good old Tyrell here. Family, friends, and fuzziness, dislikes trowels. And Teddy likes dispensing wisdom and stories, dislikes criticism. I will not be criticizing you, you're too adorable. Alright, let's go ahead and get ourselves, some sleep. Okay, take off the glasses, go to bed. I did not realize how long that story was gonna take, and unfortunately, I am out of time to keep going. Sorry again for the, mishap with Jerry and not getting any of that captured. I do apologize for that. Maybe for funsies, I'll do another chat with him next time, just so that you guys can see some of him. Nope. I'm not even there. Where am I? There we go. Okay. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed Teddy as much as I did. That was an adorable conversation and story. I like him. I probably won't do too many stories, unfortunately, because that takes up a lot of time. But I do think that character is absolutely adorable. I like that a lot. Let me know who your guys' favorite character has been so far. And if there's any specific objects you want me to make sure I take the time to click on and interact with in future episodes. As always, I hope that you all have an absolutely wonderful day, night, evening, whatever the heck it may be for you. I hope to see you all next time. Have a good one, you guys. Goodbye!